Hi, you are on the air, and we are going to go ahead and talk about This and That, episode 6. So, my name is John O'Brien, and let's go ahead and get started. I've got some exciting things to talk about. First of all, Bill and I were on The View last Monday. Obviously not as guests, because we haven't done anything to be guests, but we were in the audience. And we stayed it was the day of the blizzard. We went on last Thursday, and we stayed for 2 shows because they taped Monday, President's Day. And we weren't supposed to be at the second showing. And the first show was Black History Month. And sometimes they'll do giveaways, and we got Essence Magazine, which is funny that 2 white men got Essence Magazine for black women. So it was quite humorous. But then the second show, Kevin Bacon was on the show talking about his wonderful show, The Following, which I love, on ABC. And I got to be in the front row. Bill and I were separated because this is for the second show now. Bill and I were separated for the second show because it was packed. The first show was dead because of the blizzard. The second show was packed. There was about 150 people behind us that from the first show that didn't get in, and we were the last 2 let in. So we were really excited to be able to see Kevin Bacon live. And so anyways, during the second show, it was Hot Topics, and then Kevin Bacon, and then Whoopi did the latest stuff with Whoopi. I'm sorry, the latest stuff with Whoopi. And so they started with a monocle. The monocle is really cool. It's this round thing, and it's a speaker. So if you plug your phone into it, it'll be a speaker. It's also a handset when you're talking, and it's a speakerphone when you're talking. Wear it your way, and it's really cool. It's by Native Union, and it's more than a speaker, more than a handset, more than a speakerphone, is what the box says. Secondly, we ended up with that she showed was the Polaroid Z2300 digital camera. And I'm sorry, the monocle was $49.95, and the Polaroid Z2300 digital camera is $180. Now, the Polaroid camera, it's a digital camera, but it prints out pictures like the old Polaroid did. But this is a digital Polaroid camera. Wicked cool. Everybody thought that Polaroid had gone bankrupt and went out of business. And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, they didn't. And now they have this really cool digital camera. The downside is the quality isn't that great as far as the pictures, because, well, you know, it is a Polaroid, even though it's a digital camera. And then the cool thing is, if you don't want to print your pictures out right then and there, it goes on an SD card, and you can go ahead and just put it onto your computer, or you can print the pictures and put the pictures on your computer. And then any card that you put in there, if it has pictures on it, you can now print those pictures. So if you've got an old SD card. So moving on, Aftershok's headphones, these were $69.95, and what's cool about these is that they sit in the ear canal. They sit in right outside the ear, and they come with a hard shell case, and you put them in there and you charge them. So the sound is just amazing, and they're just really, really cool earphones. Because Whoopi showed everybody what they do and all that stuff. The next thing she showed was called Grid It, and it's an organizer. and for either your man purse, like I have, or your backpack, or your purse, etc. And this is this thin black, hard. It's hard to explain. This hard thing, and then it has all these very thick rubber band type material, and you just put your stuff in there and it holds it together. If you ever want to know about it, just look up Grid It, GRIDIT, Grid It, and that was $24.99. And then they showed the Nexus 5 by Android, and they showed the red one, which is the newest and rarest color. If you look for them, they're very expensive. This went for $349.99. So it was the Polaroid Z2300 digital camera, the monocle, the AfterShokz headphones. And I'm sorry. There was also a phone soap cleaner. It cleans your phone while it charges, and that was $24.99. So it was the Nexus 5 Red by Android, the Grid It organizer for $24.99. So, I'm sorry, let me start again, because my dogs are barking. I don't know why. So, the Nexus 5 Red by Android phone, which was $349.99. The Grid It organizer, which was $24.99. The phone soap cleaner, which was $49.95. The AfterShokz earphones, which were $69.95. The monocle speaker headset and speakerphone, which was $49.95. And the Polaroid digital Z2300 camera, which was $180. The total was $724.91, and we got it all. Bill and I both got to take it home. So we were screaming at the top of our lungs. We were so excited that we came home with $724.91 worth of stuff. A brand new cell phone, a brand new digital camera, the monocle, the AfterShokz headphones, which I love, the organizer, the phone soap cleaner. It was amazing. And the phone is the slimmest and fastest phone out there. It's a 5-inch HD display, and it has voice search. So if you are looking for something and you, like, for an example, because I pulled up the app on my iPhone, because I still have my iPhone, because we haven't activated them yet. But if you're looking for somebody, excuse me, my earphones just got all tangled up. So if you're looking for somebody, you would normally say, "Okay, Google," but let's go ahead and say, "Who is Madonna?" Oops, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Who is Madonna?
According to Wikipedia, Madonna Louise Ciccone is an American singer, songwriter, actress, author, director, entrepreneur, and philanthropist.
And I don't know if you heard that, but it just gave you who Madonna was. And then it brings up the Wikipedia site for her. And then, but on the new phone, you would say, "Okay, Google." You wouldn't have to push a button. It would automatically do it for you. Let's try this. What is the meaning of life? It's thinking. I don't think it took it. Let's try it one more time. What is the meaning of life? Oh, it doesn't talk. It just brings up the Wikipedia page. The meaning of life is a philosophical question concerning the significance of life or existence in general. So, um, Siri, it's like Siri, but Siri does, I don't know if she'll answer that. So, anyways, I had mentioned in a couple episodes earlier about Lee Daniels' The Butler, inspired by a true story. I hadn't watched it when I mentioned that I got it as a gift. I finally watched it. It stars John Cusack, Jane Fonda, Cuba Gooding Jr., Forrest Whitaker, Oprah Winfrey, Terrence Howard, Lenny Kravitz, James Marsden, Alan Rickman, Robin Williams, and David. Oh, David, I can't say your last name. It's Whoa, something like that. But anyways, what an amazing story. It starts, it's inspired by a true story, and it's a devoted husband, father, and White House butler who served 7 presidents during some of the most tumultuous and defining moments of the 20th century. And Oprah Winfrey co-stars with a stellar supporting cast. And let me tell you, it was Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson, President Reagan, President Bush, President Clinton, President Bush. And it takes you way back from Lyndon Johnson and Kennedy right up to Obama winning the White House, and Forrest Whitaker, who was the butler in the White House, being able to see the first black president. You know, I'm honored that I'm able to see the first black president in the White House. What a wonderful thing. Now I'm just waiting to see the first woman president, because by golly, we need that. I also watched another movie called Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. This stars Pierce Bronson, Kevin McKidd, and Uma Thurman. I had never heard of Kevin McKidd, but he did a great job. And it's a modern and mythical worlds collide in this thunderous fantasy adventure. And it says that Percy Jackson is no ordinary teenager. He's just learned he's the son of Poseidon and is accused of stealing Zeus's lightning bolt, the most powerful weapon ever created. With some storm clouds brewing, Percy embarks on an incredible journey to prove his innocence and prevent a war amongst the gods that could easily destroy our world, and to try to save his mother from Hades, because Hades kidnaps his mama. So, what a fantastic movie. 5 stars on The Butler. If I could give it 10 stars, I would, but the scale only goes up to 5. And Percy Jackson is 4 stars. Really cute movie. Just a lot of fun. Just a family-funded movie. And there's also Percy Jackson and the Sea Monster, which I have not yet seen. But the Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief is only 2D, and the other one is in 3D. And so when I buy it for my 3D TV, I will definitely let you guys know what I thought of it. Very excited to see it. And we were supposed to get snow today, but it looks like the snow passed us, thank goodness. It's a beautiful day out, cold, but beautiful. And I don't think we're supposed to get any snow tomorrow. Hopefully not. Because today is Wednesday, February 26th. And I'm just happy that I can share my podcast with you guys. This and That, episode 6. I don't know who's listening.